You might not have known that you can use that Instagram account that you doom scroll on every single night in order to monetize and make money online. And lucky for you, I'm about to show you 3 more legit ways that you can monetize your Instagram account in 2025. I actually just recently posted a part 1 of this video. If you end up liking this video and you're curious about that one, definitely feel free to click on my account and go look for that one. But of course, there's so many different ways to monetize on Instagram and every single social media platform, so I figured I would make a part 2. So with all of that being said, if you find this video helpful, I post more wealth related tips and hacks and different side hustles every single day on this account. So if you'd like to see more content like this, make sure to hit that follow button. Let's go. So up first is Instagram Reels bonus rewards programs. Now, there used to be a Reels rewards program that would pay creators for creating high quality, engaging Reels, and that one has since been discontinued. However, Instagram does occasionally test new bonus rewards programs. So while Instagram doesn't have a consistent full-time creator rewards program like TikTok does, there are definitely a bunch of different ways that you can monetize your Reels on Instagram, and Instagram is often testing out new programs like that. So definitely keep your eye out for those. Now, up next is by doing UGC. Now, what is UGC? It stands for user-generated content. There's a huge market for it right now. People are earning a ton of money creating this type of content. While I've never personally talked about user-generated content on this account before, I definitely plan to start doing more of that in the future because there really are a lot of different ways to earn money online by doing this. And this is not specific to Instagram as a platform, but Instagram is definitely a great platform to start doing this. So what is user-generated content? UGC is basically when you as a normal user create content that a brand will pay you to use in their ads. You're basically creating content as promotion for a brand's advertising, and that brand will pay you for that content. So one of the trademarks of user-generated content is that it's usually completely authentic, just normal content. It happens to feature or praise a product or a brand, and then that company or brand will pay you to use that content in their advertising. Just a couple of the ways to start doing this on Instagram include focusing on brands that are actively running paid advertising campaigns, and also utilizing Instagram's creator marketplace, which is basically a feature that's right on Instagram that allows brands to connect with creators for partnerships. So that was a super concise, basic, straightforward explanation of what user-generated content is. However, there's definitely a lot more to it than that, and I definitely plan to make more content about user-generated content in the future, so feel free to follow along for that if you'd like to. Now, last but not least for this video is brand deals and sponsorships. I also mentioned this one in a video that I posted recently about a bunch of the main ways you can start monetizing on TikTok. So definitely feel free to click on my account and scroll down a little ways for that if you're interested. But as I'm sure you already know, brand deals and sponsorships are not exclusive to TikTok. Creators can get paid for these on basically any platform. And I know when we think of brand deals and sponsorships, we often think of huge influencers and celebrities, but you might be surprised to know that a ton of smaller creators are also getting paid for brand deals and sponsorships. So it's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities if you're not even close to being a huge content creator. In essence, all that brand deals and sponsorships are when a brand or a company reaches out to you or you reach out to them, they promote you to post about their products online. You might be thinking that sounds super similar to UGC. What's the difference? And yes, they are pretty similar in a lot of ways. However, there are a couple of key differences here. With user-generated content, the ball is typically in the creator's court, as in that content that's used for user-generated content might not have even been made with the intention of becoming a piece of content for user-generated content. It might have just been made super spontaneously, super authentically. It's usually a really authentic reaction or review of something. You bought a product and you had no intention of promoting it. You just had to rave about how much you love it. That might be a piece of content that a brand would see and then pay you to use in their advertising campaign. Not all user-generated content is just like that, but that's just an example. And while many good quality brand deals and sponsorships are still super honest and authentic, the big difference here is that the vast majority of the time, brand deals and sponsorships are in the brand's court, as in that brand or company is giving you rules and conditions of kind of what you can and what you can't post in your sponsored content. They kind of have the main say from beginning to end, and I would say in general the entire process is a lot more orchestrated than UGC. And that brand is paying that content creator basically to talk about their products in their content. So I guess that you could kind of say in the most simple terms possible, with UGC, a brand is paying a creator for their content that they've already made to use in their advertising campaigns. Whereas with a brand deal and a sponsorship, the brand is paying that creator to talk about their product. So they're making a deal with that creator that they're paying them specifically for that creator to make sponsored content, as in to create content featuring the product and talking about the product, usually in a positive light. Again, I already posted a part 1 of this video super recently, so if you found this one helpful, definitely feel free to click on my account and look for that one. But in the meantime, if you found this video helpful, I post more wealth related tips and hacks and different side hustles just like this every single day on this account. So if you would like to see more content like this, make sure to hit that follow button and engage and all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.